going to let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. I've been here for quite a bit some time now, separating the cards. And the numbers that are inspired in my spirit is 144. And how I came about that is those were the numbers that I woke up with this morning. Earlier today, I did the video regarding the dreams that I've been having the past few nights. And this morning, I woke up with the numbers 144. And to me, the title is, What Time Is It? It's 144. Okay? And basically, I am coming from the majority of all the cards that I have. I don't know if you could basically see them, but I'm going to be using all of the cards, practically all of the cards that I have. And I laid them out, and these are the ones that's being used. Okay, so I don't know, you can't see them, but I'm going to be coming from, let's see, if I could bring it up a little bit more closer. Well, I'm coming from the Mantras, Divine Animals Oracle, Karma cards, Stressless cards, Medicine cards, Sacred Path cards, and the Herb Crafters Tarot. So these are the cards that I will be coming from, explaining what time is it. It is 1:44 a.m. or p.m. I don't know, but it is 1:44. So what I did was took the breakdown of 1, 44, 14, 1 and 4, 41, something like that. So these are the different breakdowns of the numbers 144. Okay, it's nothing to it. And also, after I did all of this, I was led to a scripture from 1 Samuel. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I think I'll do that first. The scripture, after I did all of this, the Bible scripture came to me, was given to me, 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 4. 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 4. And I thought I was going to give this scripture after all of this. But I'm following my intuition. I'm just going with the flow. 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 4 says, And when the time was that Elkanah offered, he gave to Peninnah his wife, and to all her sons and her daughters portions. Now, to break that down, what's in my spirit regarding this one verse, and when the time was come, as such a time as this, that Elkanah offered. And who is Elkanah? The name Elkanah means zeal of God. God has created and God has possessed. At such a time as this, God has possessed. He has took over. He is in the forefront of things. In us, through us, and acting as us. We are God. He has possessed the vessels. That is the name of Elkanah. That's what that means. And then Elkanah, meaning God has possessed, offered, he gave to Peninnah. Peninnah means pearl, precious stone, coral. So what that is saying to me, at such a time as this, the rocks, he gave the rocks, the precious stones, the crystals, the rocks, the pearls, the corals, the crystals, the precious stones. They are being used at such a time as this, as our protection, as our information receptives, whatever purpose the rocks, we have to connect. I don't know, but I do know with certain crystals around you, maybe with this 5G, certain crystals around us is protecting us from the radio waves of these different things or different stuff that's in our air. But we have to connect to the rocks, to the precious stones, to the pearls, to the crystals. Elkanah, God has possessed and offered the rocks. Peninnah means precious stones, pearl, coral, rocks. And to all her sons and her daughters portions. He gave the precious rocks. And when I see he gave to all her sons and her daughters, that reminds me of the scriptures, Acts 2 verse 17 and Joel 2 verse 28, saying that in the last days God is going to pour out his spirit upon the sons and the daughters. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. This is all going on at such a time as this. Connect with the rocks. God is possessing our vessels. We are God, and we are one with the universe, one with the stars, one with the rocks, one with nature. God has possessed. At such a time as this, God has possessed, has taken full possession of our bodies. Okay, this is going to be lengthy, but I'm going to take my time and do it right. Okay, the first card that we have, I think I want to start with, oh man, I do not know how this is going to go, but I just got to do this. I've got to do it. No matter what, just do it. Okay. We have the root chakra. And this is from the mantra cards. Okay. And let's go to that. Mantras. The root. I'm starting with the numbers 1, then 4, 14, 41, and 44. So that's how I'm going to break it down. So 1 from the mantras. We're going to go, it's root chakra. Okay. And the root chakra is the base. It's the base of the spine. And it's the support, elimination, earth, activating the root chakra is as easy as stepping outdoors. walking barefoot, walking, meditations, hiking in nature, camping, gardening, and taking in the natural world are all practices which activate and assist our connection to the earth center. If you feel spacey, flighty, or have trouble concentrating, do some of the grounding practices. Use the energy of the earth to ground you to the here and now. Choose any of the red mandra cards to activate your root center. But the lesson of the root chakra is grounding, connecting to Mother Earth. Hold on to a rock. Walk bare feet in the grass, in the sand. Get into gardening. Get your hands dirty in the soil. Walking through nature. This helps us concentrate. This helps us connect us to the here and now. Get grounded. The next card is the gorilla, and it's peace, and it's coming from the Divine Animals Oracle. Divine Oracle Animals. Number 1, gorilla, and it's peace. To seek or negotiate for peace is a position of strength, not weakness. Choose peace rather than war. Strong leaders lead by example. The greatest kind of strength involves restraint. Don't judge a book by its cover. So, what time is it? 1:44, and we're on the numbers 1. Grounding ourselves and pursuing peace, having self-control. Peace, not war. The greatest strength involves restraint. Don't judge a book by its cover. So the root chakra helps us keep maintaining that peace. We have to be grounded in peace. If we're not in peace, we're not grounded. The next one is the pipe, prayer, inner peace, and there we go again. Prayer, inner peace. 1, the pipe. And that's coming from the sacred path. And number 1. Okay. The pipe card speaks of inner peace that can be found through the balancing of the self. It is now time to honor both sides of your nature, male and female, and to acknowledge the eternal flame of great mystery that lives inside of you. How you influence the lives of others depends upon this balance. Inner peace can be found through prayer and the understanding of your role in the whole creation. World peace begins in the heart of each individual. It may be time to make peace with others or with any inner conflict that keeps you from seeing the beauty of your true potential. In all cases, the pipe cards ask you to honor the blessings given by Grace Mystery. It asks you to honor who you are and why you are here. It asks you how you can assist our world in making peace with the self. These questions will be answered and the sacred path will become clear. So first we have to make peace with ourselves, the masculine and the feminine, getting rid of the conflict within ourselves, getting grounded, getting in peace, inner peace first with ourselves, and then how we can make that inner peace with the world. And that question will be answered once we get grounded and walking and staying in peace. Many questions will be answered through peace. The next one is the eagle, coming from the medicine cards. Okay, one coming from the medicine cards is the eagle. Okay, eagle teaches you to look higher. All right, eagle teaches you, where was I? To look higher and to touch grandfather's son with your heart. To love the shadow as well as the light. See the beauty in both, and you will take flight like the eagle. Eagle medicine is the gift we give ourselves to remind us of the freedom of the skies. Eagle asks you to give yourself permission to legalize freedom and to follow the joy your heart desires. You are being put on notice to reconnect with the element of the air. Air is of the mental plane, and in this instance, it is of the higher mind. Wisdom comes in many strange and curious forms, and is always related to the creative force of the Great Spirit. So the eagle is reminding us who and what we are. We are of the air. We can connect to the creativity, to our higher mind, to the wisdom, and we shouldn't be judging the ways that it's coming, because it can come to us in some strange and curious ways. Of the air. You don't see the air, but you could feel it and receive its information. It is asking us to co-create, to become one and co-create with our higher mind, with our wisdom, with our Creator. Let's co-create and fly like the eagles in our freedom. We have the permission. So as we have the peace, the grounding, the balance within ourselves, we are able to fly like the eagle and be as the wind, free as the air. And then we have one. Okay, let's see. The magician, the sunflower, And that's going to come from the Herb Crafter Tarot. The one, the Magician, Sunflower. It says, unleash your magic, radiate power and potency from one seed, 1,000. The power of manifestation lives within. All the information necessary to create life is contained in the seed. Yet it is the elements that make the sunflower grow. Wind strengthens the stalk. Water feeds the plant. Fire is converted to energy by the leaves. Earth anchors the root. Nourish your ideas with the elements and watch them bloom into being. Receive divine light from the unseen realms. Shape it into form, then give it all away. Sunflower roots travel for miles underground, bringing nutrients to the flower. When it matures, the flower head bends to the earth and unleashes thousands of seeds. Be a conduit of transformation for others. So basically what the sunflower is telling me, when we become one with our Creator, grounded in peace, now it's time for us to bring it to the world. We're not doing all of this high vibrating just for our own purpose. No, it's for the purpose of bringing information and knowledge to the people that they may elevate as well. We are to be a conduit, something that's reaching out. It's going through us into the world. We are a vessel. God possesses us to be used towards the world. And the next one, the Magician again, and this is coming from the Angel Tarot. Let's see what they say. Action, communication, work, creativity, skill, travel, willpower, wishes. Your dreams and wishes are becoming a reality. Take every opportunity to put theory into practice. Now is the time for action. This is an auspicious card for business ventures and creative projects. And the card can show that technology will help these ideas take form. Text, emails, and online messages propel you closer to your goal. You may also be inspired by a charming individual who weaves a little magic. Commit to what you want, then act. You have everything you need to begin. What time is it? It's 1:44. It's time to take action. It's time to get grounded. It's time to stay in peace. And let's get action to bringing it to the world. And we have everything we need. All types of technology to aid us into bringing it to the world. In whatever form or fashion, we have everything we need to take action and bring it to the world. Okay, the next one I'm going to read. I was led to pull the first house. It's in the first house, and also pulled the fourth house. The first house is saying immediately, the way you project yourself do it on your own. And it also says in the first house, who you are, your desires, your actions. So what this is telling me is it's time to take action immediately. And it's how we look at ourselves. We have to look at ourselves as being possessed of God. We are possessed of God. And we have all the power. We have everything we need. That's how we need to be seeing ourselves. Knowing that we're grounded. Knowing that we're in peace. For us to bring it to the world, we have to project. How do we see ourselves? And we do it on our own. Between our co-working, co-laboring, co-creating with God, with the Creator, with the Most High. This is something that you alone have to do. You alone can elevate, can start your action within, getting balance, getting peace, getting grounded. This is something only you can do on your own. Nobody can put this on you. You have to do this on your own. You have to aspire to the elevating of your own being. And again, who you are, your desires, and your actions. Know who you are. Know your desires. Your desires, once you're all what you want is right here. All that you need is right here. We could get started with everything we have. And your true desires are being fulfilled. As we're moving higher and higher vibrations, higher frequencies, our true desires are being manifested. But for them to manifest truly from the Creator, from the Divine, let's do it in peace. And let's be grounded, and also know that our purpose is also to bring what we learn to the world, what we experience, to help others elevate. Take action. What time is it? 1:44, and we're on the 1. Do it immediately. The next one is 1. From the circus cards. This elephant is telling me we already know that the root chakra. This is the root chakra. The root chakra is what the elephant is telling me. He's sitting on his butt, his base. So he's connected to the root chakra. And his spout is open. So he's receiving high energies from the universe. And he's close to his heart chakra. The heart chakra, and there's the heart right there. And the 1 is the divine. Connected to the root chakra. We have to be connected. We have to be grounded. And what I like about the elephant, and this is my intuition, he's resting. He's seated. He's done the work. His wisdom and power. He's seated. He's possessed with the heart of God, with the purpose of God. He's receiving the high frequencies. But the main thing is connected. The elephant is connected through the root chakra. It's connected to the root chakra. And that's balancing. And we have to be balanced. So we can start receiving the high energies, the high frequencies from the universe. And our heart has to be pure. And I like he's seated. His work is done. And the last one in the one regarding what time is it, 1:44. The last one regarding the one is, I'll read it. It's from the Stress Less cards. And it says, relax your body. Close your eyes and start relaxing your body. So one of the main things right there, we have to start relaxing our body. Peace brings relaxation. Grounded brings relaxation. Go from bottom to top, the soles of your feet, calves, thighs, lower abdomen, diaphragm, lungs, back, neck, face, forehead. Concentrate on every part of your body and relax your whole body. In the end, keep resting in your relaxation. By getting rid of the tenseness, you will relax your whole body and feel calmer. So the main thing from one is telling us to relax, stay in peace and calmness. And take action immediately. Yep, stay in peace. The greatest peace is being able to restrain. The greatest strength is being able to restrain, which is peace. So let's go to the number 4. And there it is. It connects to the heart chakra. And we just said the heart. So the number 4 is connecting us to the heart chakra. Okay? And that is love, compassion, empathy, and forgiveness. Our heart has to be pure, and it has to be no unforgiveness with anybody. We have to forgive. We have to let go of the anger, the bitterness. We have to care about people, care about Mother Earth, nature, plants, animals. It's time for our hearts to get pure, connected to the heart chakra. And this is the possession of God. God possesses. God is consuming our bodies in and of us and through us. And our hearts has to be pure to allow it. The next one is owl, which is wisdom. And let's read it. And this is the number 4, and that's coming from the animal oracle. Number 4, owl, wisdom. Okay, let's see. To use owl magic is an ancient practice. The energy is used in cultures as diverse as ancient Greek and Roman, Northern European, First Nations. Use owl magic when you seek wisdom in a situation and perhaps you are not seeing the whole truth and wish to do so. Owl magic is helpful when you cannot make a decision or you need to take a rational view of an emotionally charged situation. So what that's telling me with the number 4 regarding the heart chakra and the owl. God is trying to give us clarity regarding our emotions, regarding our wisdom questions. We need to have a whole spectrum view of how to perceive something. We need a rational view that we can act from wisdom and not from emotions. The owl is silent, both sitting and in flight. The neck ruffles that muffle the sound, and I think the owl neck also turns all the way around. But the owl is silent, sitting or in flight. So we have got to get silent within ourselves, gain peace. Because this is where God resides. If God is going to be taking possession of our bodies, God is not going to take residence in our vessels in chaos, in unforgiveness, in confusion, in loudness, in busyness. We have got to be at peace and calmness, relaxation. Whether we're in flight or sitting, we are at peace. We are silent in our spirit. It is not in an uproar. Our waters are calm within our bodies. So that is what the owl is telling me. For the wisdom for God to reside in our bodies, in our vessels, to take possession. And we act through wisdom so we can correctly perceive situations, correctly judge situations coming through the wisdom of God. We have to have a certain type of atmosphere for God to possess, and that is in silence. Not only meaning no talking, but meaning our spirits have to be calm and in peace, quietness, a still, soft spirit. The next four is the deer. And that's going to be coming from the sacred, the medicine cards. Number 4, the deer. So gentle and loving you are, the flower of kindness and embrace from afar. Due to this gentleness and caring that Fawn embodied, the pathway is now clear for all of Great Spirit's children to reach Sacred Mountain without having to feel the demons of fear blocking their way. Deer teaches us to use the power of gentleness to touch the hearts and minds of wounded beings who are trying to keep us from Sacred Mountain. Apply gentleness to your present situation and become like the summer breeze, warm and caring. This is your tool for solving the present dilemma you are facing. If you use it, you will connect with the Sacred Mountain, your centering place of serenity, and Great Spirit will guide you. Again, the number 4, the deer, is telling us to be in a calm, peaceful, caring, knowing that the way is clear, for us to go. We don't have to go in fear. We can know that God possesses us and we are not alone. And God will guide us each direction. We do not have to be afraid. Stay in peace and calmness and caring and loving, and just live knowing that we are possessed of God. We are God, and the pathway is wide open. The 4 on the sacred cards is new abilities. And peyote ceremony, new abilities. So let's see what the sacred cards has to say about the number 4. Okay, new abilities, number 4 from the sacred cards. Okay. All right, this is the water bird. This is the water bird. I like that. If the water bird has flown your way and brought you the peyote ceremony card, you are being asked to recognize your immortal spirit. New abilities, immortal spirit. Look to the crack in the universe for new ways to develop the abilities that can enhance your growth. Remove any denial that keeps you from developing new skills, and use the talents you have to the fullest. The peyote ceremony card puts you on notice that opportunities to discover the self and for expansive growth are now possible. You are never as limited as you believe you are. The resources of the true self are filled with potential. Conquering limitation created in the mind will allow you to discover these new abilities and know that all goals are possible. Remember that the decision to attack your fears is the beginning of the sacred path. We have nothing holding us back anymore. No fear, limited thoughts holding us back. The path is wide open. God is possessing us. We can go forward knowing that all goals are possible. New abilities. All goals are possible. Okay. And that was the water bird. And the deer, no fear. The pathway is wide open. And the owl, we have the wisdom, and the heart has to be pure. for the Most High to come and take up residence within our vessels, the heart has to be pure, and then we will be like the water bird. All goals are possible because we know who we are. We know who lives in us and who has taken up residence. But let's make sure we keep this vessel in a position that is stay electrified, and all things are possible. Okay, we have the Emperor, number 4. Let's read what the Emperor on the tarot, angel tarot. Oh, no, what I'm doing here. Where's the book? Angel tarot, number 4. Okay. And that is the Emperor. Again, the Emperor, the Father, order, structure, authority, leadership, boundaries, ambition, law. Sounds like the Most High, the Creator, the universe is residing, taking up precedence. It is time to take the lead, assert your authority, and focus on getting organized at work and at home. I am strong, stable, and in control of my life. Why? Because we have the Father, the universe, the Creator residing within us and giving us the power to take control of our lives. We are walking in the power and the wisdom and in the discipline and the structure and the law of the Creator of the universe. Let us allow it to possess, God to possess our vessels. And then we have the 4th house. The 4th house. What makes you feel secure? Support. Your home base or family. So in the 4th house, it's letting us know, this is letting us know that we're going to have support. We're going to be secure. We're in our homes, in our families, our home base, our family are secure, are supported, because we are allowing the Father to take residence, to come in and reside within our vessels, within our world. And on the other 4th house, it says, as you did in the past. We came from the Creator. We came from the Most High, from the universe. So it's time to go back to go back home to where we were. And that's what the home base is. The home base is going back to the Father, to the source, and allowing the oneness. That is our home base. Connecting back to the universe as we did in the past. That's where we come from. That is what we are, who we are. So let us return, let us remember who we are, where we come from. Let us remember this. The home base, to our support, the family, and it's our security. Your home base or your family, do what makes you feel secure. And what makes us feel secure is getting connected with our Father, the Creator, the universe, getting back to the home, to who we know we are, where we come from, source. Let us remember that is what's going to make us be secure within our families, within our bodies, within our own homes, our home base. Let's stay connected. Okay. Next one, 4, is coming from the Emperor of the herb crafters. All right, let's look up for that one. A strong foundation and a safe environment. Build a build. That's the Emperor card for the herb crafters. The Emperor, just like we had the Emperor in the Angel Tarot. And again, that is a strong foundation and a safe environment. Build a solid future. Okay. Let's see. Stand tall with your crown reaching to the sun and your roots firmly in the earth. So, a sturdy structure supports abundant growth. Own your authority. Build strong boundaries. So let's stand up in our strength. Let's stand up in our power, authority, our leadership, but let it come through the possession of the Creator possessing us from a pure heart. And now, what I'm getting from this, the dog's loyal. We know that the dogs are loyal, I guess, and stable, and it's from the stars, getting from the universe, and a servant, best friends. You know, we're being used for humanity, shining like stars, stable, standing on top, and helping others to elevate as we elevate. And the card from the Stress Less cards, it says, close your eyes. Imagine that you can space travel just like that. Rising up from where you are and seeing the whole place from above. Actually, you go so high that you can see the limits of the city, the country, the earth. Everything gets smaller as you go higher. When you feel good, stop right there. Look at that place where you just were. How does everything look from up there? How do you feel now? From a distance. Stay in your space and then come down. From a distance, things and situations start to look smaller. The negative reaction lessens. So as we're connecting to the Father, to the Source, we're learning how to go within and look at the situations of our lives from a different view. We got to go high. We got to stay on the high vibration so we can look down and over the situations of life, things, people, places that try to keep us at a low level. We have to stay at a high vibrating, high frequency so we can look down on the things. And everything looks small from up there. By letting God take possession of our vessels, we are looking from on high, from within. Stressless. Okay. We have harmony 14 from the other divisions of the numbers 14. I'm going to speed it up a little. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. So balance, harmony. That's what 14 is meaning from there. Balance. And we know that the balance already, we need to balance on our root chakra. Say balance in our heart and our emotions, masculine, feminine. And the seahorse, number 14, the seahorse, let's go there from the animal oracle. 14, from the animal oracle, the seahorse. The seahorse seek equality in relationships, in particular intimate ones. You will attract what you resonate. You can decide your future. Hiding from our fears is rarely a good strategy. It is time to ensure that the domestic and emotional labor in your world is shared equally. Okay, so equality. What we're learning, we have to share it with the world, that they may elevate as well. And we shouldn't be afraid, to share what we have. And we're going to attract what we resonate. So if we're vibrating high, we're going to attract high vibration, a world regarding high vibrations. What's going on the lower vibrating of things, we're not in that world. We're in it, but we're not of it. We're of the high vibrating. So don't do it in fear, and stay attracting high vibrating. The seahorse, equality. Share it with the world. It says flow. The keys here are flow and fluidity. However, seahorse magic can be best utilized around issues of equality. If you want to be seen as an equal, or you are being discriminated against in sex, race, or status, you can ask for the help of seahorse energy and receive balance and justice. So this is letting us know that with God taking up residence within our vessels, no matter what's going on out here in the world, we will be getting our proper portion of equality and justice. No matter what your race, your sex, or your status, we will have justice and equality, because we are resonating from a high vibration of the Father, Most High Creator, residing in our bodies, in our vessels. And again, here 14, we have the dog, and we know that he's loyal again. And let's go to the medicine cards to see what 14 is for the dog. Loyalty. You are so noble until the bitter end. Your medicine is teaching of true and loyal friends. And again, I'm looking at all of this is coming from the Creator being within our vessels, taking up full possession. We have a loyal friend right within our Creator to the end. And we know we are immortal, eternal, immortal. Okay, it says, dog medicine asks you to look at how readily you sense your sense of loyalty is. It's countermanded by your need for approval. If you have pulled the dog card, there are several questions you need to consider, depending on the situation about which you are asking. Have I recently forgotten that I owe my allegiance to my personal truth in life? Be true to yourself. Is it possible that gossip on the opinions of others have jaded my loyalty to a certain friend or group? Have I denied or ignored someone who is trying to be my loyal friend? Have I been loyal and true to my goals? So let us be true to ourselves. And as we are true to ourselves, we will be resonating true friends. And let's make sure we're doing it to ourselves as well as to others, being loyal and being a true friend. Okay, 14 from the sacred cards, sacred path cards. And 14 is fertility. Fertility. Okay. I'm doing this because I'm only doing what I'm being told to do. Because other than that, I will put this down and go eat. But anyway, number 14 from the sacred path is fertility. And what that is to fully understand the teaching of the Kokopelli, fertility, we must examine the ideas of divine union. Everything keeps coming back to divine union. When we approach our lives, we trust rather than with skepticism. We are allowing our minds to be the fertile ground for enrichment. This growth cycle allows each of us to hear the music of our own unique magic. Every living creature of earth is magical because each is a unique creation who sprang from great mystery. This magic is our personal medicine, which manifests itself as our gifts, talents, and abilities. Remember, all our goals are possible. Our gifts, our talents, and our abilities. Fertility in life can be called to us through our active seeking when we use the magic inside of ourselves rather than allowing it to gather dust. Kokopelli plays the flute. He's playing the flute. And weaves the magic of his songs to remind us that magic is no more than a change in consciousness. If we want the seed we sow to fall on fertile ground, then we must change our perception and use our talents in a fertile manner. So basically what this is telling me, if we want all of our goals and talents and our abilities to be fertile, what is the purpose we're using it for? Let it fall on fertile ground. Make sure that we're doing it for a good cause, a good purpose. And that basically is for humanity, to help Mother Nature stay beautified and growing, not destroying. So whatever elevates and beautifies, magnifies, enhances, these are the purposes of our talents, our gifts, our abilities, to help others and to keep the universe, the earth, Mother Earth, beautiful. All things are possible. Number 14 in the herb crafters. We're almost getting there. Temperance. Temperance. Trust the magic of presence. See the sacred in the simple. Create new magic from what is familiar. Everything we need is right here. Everything we need to start our dreams and visions to be fertile and grow, it's all right here. We have access to everything we need. And to be present, to trust the presence. It says to trust the presence, meaning the presence of the Creator, the Most High. Trust that presence within us. We can walk with security. We can walk with a knowing. We can walk knowing that the pathway is wide open. We do not have to be afraid. Focus on the present moment, bringing balance to opposing forces. Give every task before you the gift of your full attention. Stillness reveals the middle way. So again, it's coming to temperance. Be still, at peace, quietness, calmness, stillness. This will bring a clear vision to handle opposing situations, obstacles, opposing forces. It brings balance when we be still and not caught up in the opposing forces' agenda. If we stay out of fear and stay calm and stay secure and stay at peace, we can see things from up on high. And it's small, tiny, insignificant. But we have to come at it in stillness, in temperance. Okay? And the last one on this 14 from Stressless Cards. Excuse me. Close your eyes. Feel your body. Just feel it. Don't do anything special. Concentrate on different parts of your body. The soles of your feet, your thighs, your stomach, diaphragm, lungs, back, neck, face, head. Give each part of your body attention as you stop there. Give attention to the whole body. Calm your body down. When you pay attention to yourself and the feelings in your body, it's a bit like giving water to a flower. When you listen to the needs of your body, you can respond to them easier. So let us pay attention to our bodies, making sure that it's in calmness, no tension. Okay, let's go to 41. We're winding it down. Let's speed it up a little faster. We know the whale is happiness. Oh, was that the dolphin? Okay, let's go to the medicine cards of the whale. Number 41. Okay, where are you? Okay, 41 whale. Whale of mighty oceans. You have seen it all. Secrets of the ages are heard within your call. Teach me how to hear your words and how to understand the very roots of history of when our world began. So the whale is taking us, there's nothing withheld from us. We can have the divine wisdom of the deep. If we don't know certain situations or certain reasons why things are happening, we are able to go within, because we are possessed with the Creator, with the Most High, to reveal to us the secrets of situations, the secrets of life. If you pull the whale card, you are being asked to tap into these records and to allow yourself to be sung to by those who have the original language. We are the only creatures who do not have our own unique cry or call. Find yours. Allow your voice to use this sound to release tension or emotion. Again, it's asking us to be calm and to be at peace, to be at ease. Release tension. Well signals a time of finding your origins, seeing your overall destiny as coded in your DNA, and of finding the sounds that will release those records. You may never be the same again. After all, you are the melody of the universe, and the harmony is the song of the other creatures. In using your voice to open your memory, you are expressing your uniqueness and your personal sound. As you open to this uniqueness, the animals that are your 9 totems may then send their sounds or calls to you or through you. This will open your personal records so that you may further explore your soul's history and commune with the well who carries the history of us all. And we know who carries the histories of us all. The Creator, the universe. So the well is telling us that we connect. Let us connect. Let us allow God to take possession in our vessels, and there is nothing withheld from us. We can tap into the histories. Everything is within our DNA. It's within us. All the information of the universe is right here within us. We are energy. It cannot be separated. But are we tapping into the divine connection? Okay. Death and rebirth. 41. The shaman's death. Death and rebirth. Birth. Okay, let's go to 41 in the sacred path. Woo, we're about to wrap it up. Okay, 41 from the sacred path. It says, the shaman's death. Oh my gosh. The shaman's death. Grandfather, I do ask for death for the parts of me that will not hear or speak the truth, which are too blind to see. Grandmother, give me birth again, with love as my guide, truth and beauty as my path, with nothing left to hide. So I'm not going to go into any more with the death, rebirth. We've got to die to the old parts that is stopping us from allowing God to take possession. We have got to allow the rebirth of the things of the divine. The rebirth of connecting back to nature, connecting back to the universe, connecting to things of high vibration, and death to the lower vibrating, lower levels of life, and connect to the higher, reborn, rebirth, to the higher frequencies of life. Okay, and 41, we have the dog, companionship, from the Divine Animals Oracle. Let's go to 41. Companionship. Be firm and ethical, friend. Seek loyalty and honesty in your friendships. Our friendships should be supportive, not competitive. There is a difference between solitude and loneliness. Something hidden will be illuminated. We all have aspects of ourselves that we do not appreciate or like. Learn to change these things if they do not benefit us, or lovingly accept them. So to accept the truth about ourselves is being a loyal friend to ourselves. Again, change the things that is keeping us to a lower vibration, or lovingly accept them. If we know that that's a part of our darker shadow side, Lovingly accept it until that time comes that you have the power to release it and rebirth the newness by putting it to death. But do not judge yourself where you are right now. Lovingly accept it. And as we lovingly accept ourselves as we are, we will find that power will come to put death to the lower vibrating parts of us, that we could keep elevating to the higher frequencies to be possessed by the Creator, the universe, fully possessed. But don't hate parts of you. Lovingly accept you, love you, and watch things die away from you as you elevate to the higher vibrating of love. Love yourself. You your best friend. And as you love yourself, others will be resonating to you, bringing love. And 41 from the Stress Less cards says, the next time you do something, focus on the thoughts you have during the process. How often do you think about the goal or the timetable you have? If you want, you can count the times your mind wanders from the flow of doing to the goals or the measuring of them. Success timetables. The present moment will keep you detached from peace, the here and now, and the flow. By researching your own thought patterns, you can become aware of the power of thought and reduce it. So what that's telling me is, whatever present moment we're in, do not allow it to detach us from our peace, our calmness, our stillness. Again, we have to stay in a high vibrating, no matter what we're involved in at the present moment. Let's stay connected. Don't become detached from peace. We have to stay connected to the peace. And last group, the 44. Okay, let's do the 44 from the Sacred Path cards. Sacred space. Respect. Sacred space, respect. Okay, and that is great mystery. Teach me to honor the laws of sacred space, the customs and traditions of every creed and race. Great mystery, teach me to develop the talents that I own and to behave with reverence in another's home. Great mystery, teach the child in me to accept with grace the part of sacred mystery found in every space. So what that's saying to me is, our sacred space is every space. We have to stay in peace. Stay in reverence of our Father, the Creator. Great mystery. So let's see what else it says. Nature teaches us how to know ourselves in the purest way possible. If we listen and watch, every lesson of human living is given by the animals, the changes in the wind, Father Sky, Mother Earth, and all our relations. Each aspect of our world has its own space in which to create. If that space is respected by others, growth continues in harmony. So again, this is teaching us to respect space. Respect all nature's space. Animal, plant, each other. Every one of us has a sacred space, which is every space. All of us have sacred space. Let's see what else it may say. The sacred space cards insist on respect for the possessions, ideas, homes, and persons of others. This also applies to demanding it for the self. So you got to demand it for yourself as well. Respect your sacred space. Mark your territory. Respect yourself so that others will see that reflection in themselves and in how they deal with you. Be willing to say no. Sacred space means that you consider your body, feelings, and possessions sacred and will not allow others to abuse them. Only invite those who have earned the right into your sacred space. You are the one who sets up how other people treat you through how you treat yourself. In all cases, the respect you show yourself and others' life form determines how you relate to the planetary family. If some level you don't have the guts to be disliked, it is not important to be liked by others. But it is important to be able to live with yourself. Happiness begins within. So as we learn to respect ourselves and respect others, we will find peace and harmony coming back our way. 44, the hummingbird. Let us look in the medicine cards for the hummingbird. 44, hummingbird. Hummingbird. Joyful little sister, nectar you crave. All the sweetness of the flower is the love you gave. Okay. Hummingbird can fly in any direction, up, down, backward, and forward. Hummingbird can also hover in one spot and appear to be motionless. Great Spirit created hummingbird to be slightly different from other feathered creatures. Because of their magical qualities, hummingbird feathers have been used for a millennium in the making of love charms. It is said that hummingbird conjures love as no other medicine does. And hummingbird feathers open the heart. Without an open, loving heart, you can never taste the nectar and pure bliss of life. So, hummingbird is reminding us to love from a pure heart. And with a pure heart, we can go any direction. Our life is open for our talents, our gifts, our abilities. The goals are all possible. If hummingbird has flown into your cards, get ready to laugh musically and enjoy Creator's many gifts. Drop your judgmental attitude and relax. Hummingbird will no doubt give you a flash of the spirit, darting here, there, and everywhere. Get ready for a strange new burst of energy, which may send your senses reeling. Hummingbird hears celestial music and is in harmony with it. Hummingbird may invite you to an art museum or a concert. Hummingbird energetically embraces the highest aesthetics. Never be coarse in front of hummingbird, for this is a fragile medicine which may have no understanding of worldly affairs. Beauty is the target, and hummingbird's mission is to spread joy or to be destroyed. Hummingbird quickly dies if caged, caught, or imprisoned. Follow Sister Hummingbird and you will soon be filled with paroxysms of joy and experience a renewal of the magic of living. So the hummingbird is magical, it's free, it's just happy, it's relaxed, it's darting here and darting there. It's just a fun-free spirit. And you have to handle it fragilely. That's how we have to handle the presence of the Most High, the Creator of the universe within our vessels. It's fragile. It can't. We want our vessels to be a pure heart, of good intentions, of peace, of joy, of love. And we have to handle it fragilely, knowing the purpose of why. So we can start living in and of and through the Creator, the universe, God. Through us, we are God here in this earth. 44, the jackal, from the Animals Oracle. The jackal. And it says truth. Yes, it's so small. Truth. The jackal, 44 from the oracles, animal oracles, is truth. So let's see what that says. And then we have one more. Yeah, we have one more. Okay, 44 from the animal oracles is truth. Authenticity is important. Live your truth fearlessly. Someone around you is not telling you the truth. Do not fear what you cannot control. We will all leave a legacy. So you should consider what this might be for you. Death is a part of life. So truth is authenticity. We have to have authenticity within ourselves. We have to be true to ourselves. People around us may not be true, but we have to be true within ourselves to allow the Creator to take possession of our vessels. Authenticity. There are 3 species of jackal, all of which are members of the... Okay, let's see. I don't have to read that part. Sometimes we need a big dose of truth in our lives, which is where jackal energy is a positive force. Even when finding out the truth of a situation means pain, it is better to know the truth, and jackal energy can be a comfort. Also, call upon the energy when you or others are affected by death. Allow yourself to know that the person who has died has a soul that is being carefully protected and watched over. So let us know that even in the atmosphere of death, and a lot of us are experiencing this at this time in our world, let us know that their souls is being protected and carefully watched over. Carefully protected and watched over. And let us be comforted by the Creator, by the Most High. And let us find the consolence that we need. But in reality of the truth, let us walk in our authenticity. It is better to know the truth and to keep living a lie from those around us, because this is the time where truth is being revealed. Some things cannot be hid. They know some things. Truth is being revealed. And it may bring pain. So let the Creator, the Most High, comfort us when the truth is revealed, even when death is in the presence. Know that the souls are comforted, are protected, and carefully watched over. their energy. They're still here, and they're in the atmosphere of the universe. And last but not least, the 44 of the stressless cards says, write down all the things that are impeccable, that you are impeccable at. All the things you've heard from your friends, plus all the things you yourself think you know how to do. They can be big and meaningful or small and invisible. When you are finished with your list, thank yourself for acquiring and keeping all that skill. Gratefulness adds to positive reactions in our body, helps you to be more present, and diminishes the feeling of stress. Thank yourself for what you're good at. So, overall, what these are telling me is, one, what time is it? 1:44. It is time to allow the divine to take residence in a peaceful, pure heart, stressless, balanced vessel. Let us go within and let us rise high so we can see these situations that are currently in our world, in our lives, see them from a different perspective, from up on high, from within, and let us remain balanced, grounded, in peace and joy and love, that we can keep high vibrating. I love you. Have a great day. Have a good night, rather.